Hey guys, welcome to the Dirty Bike Mike YouTube channel. I don't have really anything special planned for the day. Just gonna get out, get lost, try to go explore something today. I'll see y'all on the road. All right guys, well, we're on the road. It took me a minute to get out of the house this morning. I don't know, I just wanted to be lazy, I guess. Sit in my chair and watch YouTube. So here we are. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today. I think it's supposed to get up to about 75. It's a little chilly right now, but that's okay. Just kind of getting out, going to explore a little bit today. East Tennessee roads. Really don't have anything in mind. Maybe I don't know really. Just kind of get out here and get lost. Just want to get out, explore a little bit, maybe find a road or two I've not been on before. If you've watched my first video, welcome back. If you've not, welcome to my channel. I hope whatever you see today you like and it causes you to subscribe and maybe give me a thumbs up on the video. I'm just kind of getting out here, having a little bit of fun on two wheels, and yeah, we'll see what happens as we go. Headed north now. This is going to take me up into Anderson County. It's going to be a pretty day. Hey, right there's one of my local favorite places, Wings Express, man. Awesome wings, good cold beer. It's usually pretty cheap. Unless, you know, you're like me and you just like to eat a lot. So, at least this road ain't as bad as the road the other day was, man. Alcoa Highway's terrible right now. Clinton Highway's not so bad. It don't carry near as much traffic as that road over there does. Just kind of a good straight little 4-lane. My little local Harley shop, Harley of Knoxville, Honda, Yamaha of Knoxville. Then you got Indian of Knoxville. There's Knox Enduro. We will be visiting them maybe at a later video. They do Beta and TM motorcycles. The guy that owns that's a really cool guy, Clay. Eventually you'll see this video, I hope, man. Good people. I hope some of y'all have returned to watch my second video. Just kind of struggling through, learning how to make all this, learning how to do all this, learning how to do the edits. I'm looking forward to it. Getting out, making some video, showing y'all some new cool places. I don't know, new to me, might not be new to you. We're actually getting ready to come up on one of Knoxville's landmarks. It's kind of known as the Airplane gas station. Back in the day, I don't know much of the history on it. I might have to look it up later. Hey, now, come on. Where was I? Before I got, yeah, yeah, airplane gas station. Sorry. But yeah, you'll see it coming up here on the left. It's just a really cool little building. It started out just this little, I don't know, 5x5 little building with gas pumps out front, and they just recently rehabbed it all. Just a really cool little building. It's been a barber shop. It's been a couple little different things. But a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago, they just got a bunch of money together. Local people donated and put in time and effort, and just really did a really cool job in putting it back together. It was pretty much falling down, and I mean, there's old pictures. I don't know how old it is. I'm gonna have to research some of that, but I don't know how old it is. I don't know when, you know, it first got built, when it got added on to, but eventually the guy that built it made it look like an airplane, and you know, now it's been rehabbed to look like what it looks like today. So just a really cool piece of Knoxville history. Ooh. It's already starting to get a little bit warmer. Man, this is nice. A little bit overcast. Sun's out. Not much of a chance of any kind of rain, I don't think. So yeah, like I said, we're headed north, and for those of you history buffs, a little bit more history for East Tennessee, but I'm headed to Anderson County. Anderson County is the home of Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge is also known as the Secret City. It was part of it. It is responsible for much of the research that went into the Manhattan Project during World War II, and everything that the Manhattan Project was responsible for, Oak Ridge is a nice big part of. Won't go down the rabbit hole too much on that, but there's a lot of history there. It's got a museum dedicated to it. It's got, well, I mean, there's a couple museums up here in Anderson County. Museum of Appalachia is a really beautiful museum with a lot of history in it, but definitely a nice place to visit if you find yourself in or around Knoxville. What are we doing here? Do we have to be in the left lane? Nice little quality establishment. Not. Oh, I think he found him a penny. Penny on heads. Good luck. Now we're getting out of the red lights and just kind of easy selling from here. slept good. Just tired. I hate those days. You wake up, you're like, hey, I slept good. No, you actually did not. And your body is going to remind you of that for the rest of the day. That's okay. We're in Anderson County now. We're just kind of slowly finding our way around. Just a beautiful area. Hello. I don't think that dog, he liked me very much. I think he was just excited. So you got Oak Ridge that way. We're actually going to keep going north, head up into Clinton. I've not explored Clinton in a while, but so the Y12 and OR and L and everything else is down that direction, and that's where a lot of the history I was talking about earlier took place. A lot of this area was undeveloped until then, so it's just responsible for everything that happened in this area. There were some people that were settled there beforehand, but you know, they were politely asked to move on, I guess, by our government so that they could do what they needed to do there. Carpets. Ooh, skunk. That'll wake you up. Cool. can, what's this? East Wolf Valley Road. Peaks Station. Guess I need to stop and get some fuel before I just kind of take off and get lost. I started the bike today with a half a tank, and I probably don't need to get lost with only a little less than half a tank. Probably wouldn't be smart. Clinton, city limits. Place we can visit. So there's a I don't know, a biker store up here in Clinton called Backroads. It's not always been in Clinton. It used to be in West Knoxville on Kingston Pike, but they had some damage done to their building due to some people working in the parking lot, and it caused them to have to move, and they relocated up here. It's a really nice place. It's actually really cool when you just feel like going for a ride, because it gets you out here away from everything, and you know, there's not a lot going on out here in Clinton. So yeah, we'll stop by there. They're probably not open yet, actually. Oh, they are open. Okay, we're gonna stop in, go down here and do a Yui. It's 10 o'clock, why wouldn't they be open? So I just had an idea. We can actually, I got a great idea. There's a little place up here on the left called Biker Rags. It's a nice little place. It used to be located in West Knoxville, and they should be open. Used to be located in West Knoxville, but they had a little issue with one of their buildings. Some people working on the parking lot, and just did some damage. Bad enough that it caused them to have to move. I believe a fire sparked or something like that. I don't know much. I do know that it had something to do with a fire. But yeah, so they ended up having to move up here in Clinton, and it's a really nice place to come when you're just wanting to take a ride, because there's just not a, you know, just not a whole lot of things in Clinton. So it kind of gets you out of the area, get you exploring new roads, all kinds of nice stuff. So we're going to take a look inside and go from there. So another cool thing that they do here is they have swap meets every Sunday, or once a month on Sunday, sorry. They've been doing that for a long time. I've only been to a couple myself when I'm looking for something random that I need, but there's the schedules. Here's the front of the store, really. Biker Rags, nice place. He's got a collection of motorcycles inside, and he just really does a good job on putting them back together. It's quite the little collection, honestly. He's got a lot of good looking stuff.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, buddy. You?
Good.
Just excuse me. Just came out of backroads. I got some footage while I was in there of the place. Really cool place. They always have, you know, good old music playing and old motorcycle movies on the TV in the back and stuff like that. But because of the music playing, I couldn't get a whole lot of footage without having to do voiceover later. But I did get a little, so I'll fix that. But man, it's just a great place. A lot of budget and very user-friendly gear in there. Really nice jackets. I think this is I believe where I got this jacket that I'm wearing some couple years ago, and it's been great for me. Just really nice stuff. Really nice people. They've owned it. Nice local business for a long time, and just a great place to come. So we're going to jump back on the bike and keep on going. All right, back on the road again. I was looking at my map I keep in my bag back there, and I think there's a road up here. I should run into the interstate a ways up, and I think if I go under the interstate or over the interstate, I don't know, then I'll be able to catch a road that takes us back over towards the lake. So we'll see. I've never been this way, so we'll check it out. Ooh. Better slow down. So I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with Butler maps, but if you don't have one, you should really get one. Even if you use your phone and your GPS to get you around, because sometimes, in my opinion, GPS is only good for getting you from point A to point B. It doesn't help you explore, really. It can if it's used correctly, but a lot of people just get on their GPS and they turn when it tells them to turn, and you know, they can relax that way, and that's fine, to each their own. But this map that I bought, man, it's pretty cool. It ranks roads, both paved, gravel, dirt, preferred dirt. It just basically lets you know what to look forward to, and it's just a great resource, and it really helps you find roads you've never seen before, which is just a lot of fun to me. And I hope to be using the unpaved and gravel roads here soon. We shall see. We will revisit that subject. I'm just really wanting to get into some off-road type things. But today we're on the Harley. know, everybody you know has done it or does it regularly. So just slow down. You're out on two wheels for a reason, to disconnect, to enjoy life. Make sure you remember to do that. Make sure you remember to slow down. Stop and smell the roses, like they say. There's way too much on this beautiful earth to drive right by it without paying it any mind. I went up there and just completely wasn't paying attention to any signs or anything, and passed up the intersection and had to stop at that gas station to figure out where I was at. Somebody's burning some brush down here. This is beautiful. Just a nice, casual ride, just gorgeous. Hello, East Tennessee. Old Gulf. That's pretty cool. spot. Little pump house. Devil's Triangle, man. I've heard about it. I've been on it, like here spot, there spot. I've never rode it like this. I'm usually, like I was saying earlier, I'm usually just on my way to do something else, go somewhere else. I've never just got on it to sightsee. I've never just went and rode it just to ride it. It's a new one on me. It's so pretty. I'll tell you what though, people, if you're going to get out and you're going to explore like this, you have to be okay with being lost. You know, you don't pay attention to signs like this one, which I'm terrible for. You'll end up on a backwoods country road on gravel before you know it, which depending on what kind of bike you're on, it might not be no big deal, but you end up on gravel on one of these, you just got to be slow and easy. It's doable. I mean, it's absolutely doable. I'm just saying, don't be going flying down some back road that you're unfamiliar with, because it has happened. I have ended up in gravel. Still fun though. Ain't nothing like driving on a gravel road. The sound, man, it's it'll take you back. Moco Brewing. Excuse me, my GoPro battery went dead. So I thought I had plenty of time left, but evidently I didn't. It's all a learning curve for me now. But anyway, so this is it. Beautiful little old building, old garage. But we're going to go inside, have a beer, and I don't know who's working. I don't know if I even know anybody still, but we'll see. All right, guys. Well, sorry I couldn't get you a whole lot of much from Moco Brewing. I forgot on Mondays they close early, so they actually brew beer and coffee. So in the mornings, obviously, they're a coffee shop, and then for the rest of the day, they are a brewery. So they close at 1 on Mondays, and I think she said Tuesdays. But all right. The sun finally came out, broke through the clouds. So that was nice. It was getting kind of chilly.